You catch her looking at you, then she looks away, again and again. But she never comes over, never says a word. And that silence? It messes with your head more than rejection ever could. Because now you're stuck wondering, is she interested or just curious? Here's the truth most men miss. When a woman stares but doesn't approach, it's rarely random. It's psychological, it's layered, and it's happening for specific reasons, some working in your favor, and some quietly working against you. Let's break it down. First, attraction without safety. A woman can feel drawn to you and still do absolutely nothing about it. Attraction is emotional. Action is logical. She might like your presence, your look, your vibe, but approaching you, that requires confidence, social permission, and emotional safety. And most women aren't wired to take that risk first. So instead, she observes. Think about it like this. She's testing the waters without getting wet. Her eyes become her way of engaging without committing. She's trying to figure out, is he approachable? Is he confident or intimidating? Would I be rejected if I tried? And until she gets a clear answer, she stays where it's safe, at a distance. Second, you intrigue her but confuse her. There's a specific type of man who gets stared at more than others. The one who doesn't fully reveal himself. You're not loud, not seeking attention, not chasing validation. That creates mystery. And mystery pulls attention like gravity. But here's the catch. Mystery also creates hesitation. She's trying to read you, but can't. You're not giving obvious signals. No clear green light. No easy entry point. So she watches. Because approaching someone unpredictable feels risky. It's like standing at the edge of a dark room. You're curious what's inside, but you're not the first one to walk in. Third, she wants you to make the first move. This is where most men overthink and lose. A lot of women still operate on an unspoken rule. If he's interested, he'll come to me. So when she looks at you, she's not just admiring you, she's inviting you. Silently. Eye contact is often a test. She holds it for a second longer than normal. Looks away, then looks back again. That's not accidental. That's her saying without words, I see you. Do you see me? But if you don't respond, she assumes disinterest. And once that assumption sets in, she pulls back emotionally, even if she was interested seconds ago. Fourth, fear of rejection hits women too. This is something many guys underestimate. You think rejection is your burden, but it's universal. For women, the fear isn't just, he might say no. It's, he might not find me attractive. That hits deeper. So instead of risking that blow to their self-image, they stay in observation mode. Looking is safe. Approaching is exposure. So she watches you, hoping you'll take the risk she doesn't want to take. Fifth, you're attractive but intimidating. There's a difference between being appealing and being approachable. If you carry yourself with strong presence, good posture, serious expression, controlled energy, you can unintentionally create distance. You look like a man who's hard to read, hard to impress, hard to access. And while that attracts attention, it also filters out action. She might think, he probably has options. He won't be interested in me. I'll just embarrass myself. So instead of stepping forward, she steps back and watches from afar. Sixth, she enjoys the fantasy more than reality. This one is subtle but powerful. Sometimes the idea of you is more exciting than actually talking to you. In her mind, she can imagine anything. Your personality, your voice, your confidence. But reality, that can either confirm the fantasy or destroy it. And many people, men and women, avoid situations where fantasy could collapse. So she keeps it at a distance. Looking becomes a safe way to experience attraction without risking disappointment. Seventh, you're missing the moment to lead. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes she's waiting and you're hesitating. You notice her looking. She notices you noticing. And now there's a silent standoff. Both aware, neither acting. This is where attraction dies. Not because it wasn't there, but because no one had the courage to move it forward. And in most cases, she expects you to break that tension. Not aggressively, not awkwardly, just confidently. A simple glance held for a second longer. A small smile. A calm, direct approach. That's all it takes to shift everything. So what does all this mean for you? It means her staring isn't meaningless. It's data. It's a signal that something about you caught her attention, your look, your energy, your presence. But attention alone isn't enough. Attraction needs direction. If you do nothing, it fades into a missed opportunity. If you act with calm confidence, you turn curiosity into connection. So next time it happens, don't just analyze it, respond to it. Because the difference between "she kept staring at me" and "we actually met" is one decision, yours.